Hey! In this video, I am going to show you how you can add new stops in Bus Driver Pro using the built-in Stops tool. Before we start, make sure that you have installed the latest version of Bus Driver Pro, or at least version 2.0, for the Stops tool to be available. Step 1. To enable the Stop tool, you have to open up your fxandmanifest.lua file. You can find it in your Bus Driver Pro installation folder. You can use pretty much any text editor of your choice to edit it. In the client scripts at the bottom of the file should be a row saying --stoptool.net. Simply remove the two dashes and save the file. Step 2. Restart the script to activate the changes. Make sure to refresh the configuration first. If you are using TextAdmin, go to your Resources tab and click on Refresh, and then search for Bus Driver Pro and click Restart or Start. If you want to use the command instead, first execute the refresh command and then restart Bus Driver Pro. Step 3. Set the keybind for the Stop tool. This step is optional and you only have to do it if you do not want to use the default hotkey, which is numpad 5. In FiveM, open the settings and under your keybinds look for Add Stop and set it to the Stop tool of your choice. That's it. The Stop tool is now enabled and configured. Using it is pretty simple. Go to the location of your bus stop. First, go to the point on the street where the bus should stop. Only the coordinates are relevant. The heading can be ignored. Now hit the hotkey once and you should see a confirmation message saying Added Stop Position. Now go to the position where the passengers should spawn, usually on the sidewalk, and hit the hotkey again. This time heading is also relevant. It should now say Added Passenger Position and Copied to Clipboard. What this basically means is that the tool used its internal template to create the necessary configuration for your stop and saved it to your clipboard. Now open the routes.json file from your Bus Driver Pro folder in the text editor of your choice. Append the just created configuration at the end of the file. As you can see, your position and passenger spawn is already set. The only things you have to change are the name and reverse stop properties. For the name, you can use whatever you like. It just needs to be unique. The reverse stop property defines if there is a stop on the opposite side of the road that can be used for round trip or reverse mode. If you do not want to include a stop for reverse mode, just remove the line. If you want to set it to an existing stop, just set the name of the other stop. And lastly, if the stop works in both directions, just set its own name. Make sure to include a comma after every entry except the last one. Now save the file. From here you have to options. 1. Add a voice file for the announcements as well. Or 2. Just use it without a voice file. If you do not want to use a voice file, you can now just restart Bus Driver Pro and that's it. Your stop will now show up in the route editor as usual. If you want to add a voice file as well, continue watching. Creating a voice file is simple. Depending on what you are using, either record the announcement or use a tool like from text2speech.com or Amazon AWS to generate one artificially. Make sure that the file is of the MP3 format. Name it just like your stop, but remove every white space. Now just drop it in the Sounds folder of your Bus Driver Pro installation, and that's it. Refresh and restart the script, and the voice announcement should be working just fine. Thank you for watching, and as always, if there are any questions, feel free to join our Discord. Link is in the video description.